Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. On this video, we are going through some Python lessons. So basically, in a Python learning, we stop our video series at by completing all the functional things, I guess. So we discuss about operations, functions, arrays, data structures. So in this video, we are going to start classes and objects, a beginner's guide. So we are not going deep into the object-oriented Python, but instead of we are just going through the basic things, how we will define class and how we will use the class. So it's going to be a small video, but we will try to cover the basics of class and objects. So here, let me modify my windows here. So the next thing that I need is near my workspace. So where is my workspace? So somewhere around here. And that also I need to make some modification here. So make it a little bit smaller here and arrange all of these things in one window. Then this is the difficult part. So here, so we have our, I guess we already discussed some of the things on this one. So here, no, it's actually related to the exception. So in exception also we will do the same. We will define a class and we use that class. So we can use the same thing here. So let me create a new file here. So what I will name that one tutorial programming to py. Okay. So then we will do all of this exercise here based on this document. Python classes are blueprints of creating objects. A class defines a set of attributes and methods, and that object created from the class will have. An object is an instance of class. So it's basically all of the object-oriented concepts. So if you are not familiar with object-oriented concept, you need to get an introduction to the object-oriented concept before coming into the object-oriented Python. So here the definition and other things are almost easy, or it's same to other programming languages if you are coming from other programming languages. So here this is constructor. So you will define something. So constructor method to initialize objects or attributes. So here I have a car class. So what I'm gonna do on that one is like we are initializing that with the constructor. So here brand model and year, that are the things we are passing here, and for each one you need to create a separate variable. So here you can you can use the brand, you can comment also. So here I can say like car brand variable, and then next self dot model, that's model variable self dot year, that's year variable. So we are done with the constructor here, and the next is the method. So start engine is a method where you are saying like you are passing all the variables from using the set. So here I am printing that one. So I define some variables initially, and we use the print format here. Print the engine of the self dot here, self dot branch, then what else we are mentioning here is now running. Okay, self dot branch, self dot model is running. It's now running. Okay. So that's done. Then next is creating an object. So we define a class, we define a method. Now the time for creating an object. So these things are straightforward. We don't need to spend a lot of time if you are already familiar with object-oriented programming or concept. And the other thing here, these things are a little bit different comparing to some other programming. You can use new keyword, creating objects. I'm not sure whether that's possible to create with a new keyword, but for this thing it looks like right now we are using just the class name and we are passing the constructor. So right now what you can do, you already create an instance of one instance of car class with my car. Then we will make it as a branch. So here it will output the branch, and we need to start the engine. That's a functionality here. Here start engine, and you need to have a bracket also. So here this probably will run without any issues. That's our assumption here. So here Toyota engine of the 2020 Toyota Camry is now running. So that's we successfully run. So class definition, class.car. So this part is the class definition. A class name core is defined which contains attributes and method. Constructor is init method. So definition init is the constructor. Init method is a special method called automatically when a new object is created. It initializes object attributes self.brand, self.model, self.year. These are the variables that show the state of the object. Self refers to the current instance of the class. Start engine, a method is function that operates on the object's attribute. So this just we are defining a function here. So method is a function. Self is passed as the first argument to the method to reference the object itself. This is actually an object instance, and from that one we will take the various variables. Creating an object. Create an instance of the core object using this one, passing the brand model and accessing that values here and call the start engine method. A blueprint of creating objects, object and instance of class which its own attributes and methods. Attributes variable associated with an object. Methods function associated with an object. So here another one. So this actually you have multiple methods, which is basically behaving in the same way that we discussed earlier. So two methods, you are calling that two methods in the same way that we did. So on the next video, we will discuss more about advanced object-oriented advanced class concepts. So there are a lot of things we need to cover, like static and other things. I am not sure that's a part of Python class, but probably it is, and we will discuss that on later videos. But right now, but for now, this is fine. We are we are having everything to start. Thank you for watching. Have a nice